Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Bonner here, Overtime Athletes. I have a special guest for you today. My man, Jesse Minch, came into town. Street ball legend, now fundamental king, aka the handle geek. I love it, man. Hey guys, you guys know I know nothing about handles, so I wanted to bring my man in and he's gonna teach you guys a little bit. Hey, so we were talking earlier and my biggest weakness is I'm good on my right, but I'm horrible on my left.
Right.
I come into you as a coach, what do I do?
All right, so first thing I would do is get the hand motions down and the ball control on that side of things. So what I like to do with players is I say, let's work on something that's harder than what you would even need to do in a game to build your confidence and also just your coordination with the fine, like motor skills. You talk about that all the time with your hands. So an in and out dribble, I tell players just work on repping that out, getting it down. So I'm showing with right because I'm a lefty.
Right.
But so
this is your right.
Yep, try to keep it tight. There you go.
So left.
There you go. Yep, good.
I'm swooping the circle.
Yep, it's like a circle motion. Yep, wrap that out, and then as you get better, try to get it down lower so you can get that motor pattern nice and low and quick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, lefty.
Good. And then the next thing I would say to do is, go ahead and do that, about 2-3 minutes just a day, reps. Reps is huge. With anything with handles, body, you know how it works.
Absolutely.
So the next thing I would do is something a lot more complicated. You're probably gonna mess up on this one, but it's the outside in. Now this is actually, people say it's illegal when they see it, but it's not. If your hand positioning, as you know, a carry is if your hand comes over more than halfway under the ball on this side or this side. So for this one, we're gonna start with our hand on this side. So we're reversing everything and coming across like this.
Oh, so I'm coming back.
Yeah, so think about like putting it in rewind. So always think about catching the ball in this hand position and then going into a crossover push.
Woo. Oh,
that's a really challenging one, but yeah, there you go, you got it already. See, couple reps and you start to get it. So those are like way more difficult than most things you would ever need to do.
I like
yeah.
See if it's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're doing it. There you go. And a lot of times I'll see players when they do this, they'll do it, they'll be doing it, and all of a sudden they're doing the inside out, they go back. It's just in their mind, the motor pattern.
Oh, okay, because that's how I'm doing it.
You're so used to it.
Oh, this isn't bad, but now this.
That's kind of weird, but you're getting it.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are like some of the stationary things to work on the handle side of things. But one of the most overlooked things, two of the most overlooked things are, number one, the footwork. Like for me, I'm all about this right foot with my jab step because I'm a lefty and I like to self-fakes this way and come back off this way. My first step, I really like to step with this leg hard. So with your weak hand, I notice a lot of players what they're missing is they're not really comfortable stepping with that other foot. So what I'll do is just have them take like 2-3 moves. A good transition would be just to go the in and out, focusing on pushing off that leg hard and trying to cover ground into some layups.
Just to do it.
Yeah, for sure. So
I'm usually comfortable with.
Right. Yeah. So for you, I would actually have you come over to the left side because I got to flip everything around because I'm a lefty.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking right hand being weak hand, but yeah, step out hard with this foot and then step hard forward. So then on your first step in a game situation, you also have protection. So now mentally, that's another big component. Like a lot of players just don't have the mental confidence. If you know you're stepping with this foot, if you're D'ing me,
Right.
and I step with this foot, how you get into the ball?
Right.
But if I step with this foot, you can take cookies, man.
Got you.
So that step is huge and working on it, covering ground on it, because a lot of players, they'll get this comfortable. They're like, coach, I do my weak hand dribbles all day, but I can't get past my player. It's because they're not comfortable exploding to get actually past the defender with that step.
So you just rep that out.
Yeah, I would just do some layups, and then that would also tie into the third big thing is why would you drive to your left hand if you don't think you can make the layup? Subconsciously, that's messing with you.
Right.
So I want to make sure I'm doing this, trying to get to the basket in one more hard dribble and going up strong for a layup. So I would rep that out like 10 times, at least a day, and if it's really awkward, I would go like 20, 30 times.
Got you.
So
just ingrain it.
Yeah, give that one a go.
So, bang. So I'm coming this way.
Hop, yep. That's all right. Try to keep it, big tip, and I'm gonna talk about this if we do another video, but high ball and hand time. So try to keep that hand low on the release and the catch. It'll make it easier to control the basketball.
Gotcha.
There you go. 1, 2, boom. Good. And then just work on smoothing out that transition.
Yeah. On right, I'm not bad. On left is horrible. And this is what we were just talking about.
Boom, boom, there. Good. Now one little tweak I noticed, when you're catching the ball and from that in and out, your hand's here, right? It'll be quicker to move forward if your hand's behind the basketball, so now you can push it forward.
Gotcha.
There you go. See how that smooths everything out? You get there a lot quicker. So little details are like that are things I would look at. I would look at those little details of what I can change, what I can improve, the footwork, and getting the coordination down. The only other thing I would say is work on some go-to moves that you can count on. So the in and out is one, but like any other move you can think of, like if you're, just thinking in yourself, okay, I do my left-handed layups in practice in the warm-ups for the game and nothing else, how comfortable are you gonna really be beating defender if you're just doing this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So working on just like a between the legs. Okay, I'm gonna start upright, drop down, go between the legs, get there quick, one dribble. So you work on being efficient.
What was that one?
So start with the ball in the right hand, stand a little more upright, drop down between the legs, push it forward. Good. Pretty good. Work on that hand positioning again. Try to get your hand from pushing forward. Yep. And boom. Good. Pretty good. Now the only other thing, you came from this and then you came back upright. That's good for like a hezzy change of speed. You can do that. Like handles is kind of an art form and a reaction, right? But I would work on, if you're trying to just beat your defender, stay low and long with that next step. Keep your hips down.
Okay.
Boom, yep. Good, one more thing.
It feels so awkward.
Yeah.
Laying up.
One more thing. So that was better keeping the hips low, but there's a little shuffle with the feet. I try to be really efficient and kind of count my steps, right? Minimize them. So drop down, this leg moves immediately forward. Try not to add any shuffle here. Boom, forward. So all that energy is immediately going forward. There you go. Now you start getting there a little bit quicker. Make sense?
Absolutely.
So I would just rep that out. Again, pick another move, do your in and outs, stationary, your outside ins.
So this, I'm thinking 1 to 2 minutes.
Right.
Then, oh shit.
Yep, start with it in this position. Push it across into a crossover. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Yep.
Then I'm going
inside outs to the basket. Yep. One more dribble from the three-point line if you can. If it's a younger player, maybe give yourself 2 dribbles if your legs are shorter and you're not as explosive. And then just one more go-to move, but between the legs is perfect. Yeah.
I got it.
Yep. And then the only other thing I would add, Chris, is working on some more layups, just real close to the basket, repping those out, making sure you're making those, because again, that confidence is key. You got to know that you can finish it to even make that move in the first place, because that's going to be in the back of your mind.
If I play on the court, I literally immediately start to try to take over with just my right and my athletic ability.
Yep.
So I have no confidence going left, but if you give me the ball, boom.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm getting over anybody on my right.
And that's why getting efficient with those steps will make a big difference, and now your athleticism transfers more.
Love it, man. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Bro. Hey, tell them what channel we're at.
We're on Overtime Athletes right now, but make sure you check out my channel, Get Handles Basketball.
Get Handles Basketball, man. Go check this out. This guy has great fundamental as far as if you guys are trying to improve your ball handling. Again, Jesse, thank you so much. I appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah.